My name is Hamay Watt. I'm one of the original co-founders of Moviepass.
Stacy Spikes, co-founder of Moviepass and CEO.
My name is Muta Ali. I'm the director of Moviepass, MovieCrash. It's about the rise, fall, and rise again of Moviepass.
So the way this doc came about, the pandemic was happening. So all the theaters are closed, everything shut down. Business Insider had written the article, and I got a call from one of the producers said, hey, we think this should be a documentary, and we think Mark Wahlberg would want to executive produce it, but we need you or Hamay to give us some rights so we have something to go to the market with. And that's how it began. And I called Hamay and was like, what do you think? And we started talking about it and the idea, and eventually it got hold, and Mutali got attached to the project, and now we're here. Sure. So the timeline of what happened in 2017, we got a buy offer. At January of 2018, we ended up being kicked out of the company. 2019, they went bankrupt and closed. Pandemic happens. And in the middle of the pandemic, they started shooting the documentary towards the end. And during that process, we became aware that the company did not sell in the bankruptcy sale. So we were already shooting the documentary. And so the movie arc kind of was like the rise and fall. And then we ended up finding out, and I put in a bid for it, didn't think it would happen. And we got the company back for $140,000.
I got a call. You called me. I was out in Vegas filming. It was a different thing, but in real time, we were experiencing it alongside Stacy, and it was exciting. I was thrilled for you when you gave me that call that he was gonna get Moviepass back. But we weren't there. I know you had to put in a bid and do some waiting, and it took a while. Yeah. Ted is unavailable at the moment. I think Ted is locked up at the moment. So he did not respond to our request, as far as I remember. And I think he eventually did, but he did not agree to an interview. Mitch did agree to an interview, and he's a prominent piece of the documentary, and so you'll get to hear his perspective on things. And so I really appreciate the fact that he did that.
Hamay and I built a beautiful brand, and it was a brand that people loved. The reason Mitch and Ted were interested in doing what they were doing because there was a brand that was magnificent. But what happened over the pandemic was people were actually posting on TikTok and Instagram, I want my movie pass back. I want to go back to the movies. And as we rolled out of the pandemic, there was such a positive enthusiasm about not only wanting to be able to go to the movies again, but wanting to be able to go in a simple way that we created for the marketplace. So we didn't think we need to rebrand it because the optimism was why we wanted to go back and buy it. And so it was the fan base that was really calling for it that we even looked at it, and even HBO wanting to make a documentary about it. So no, we're doing great. We had our first profitable year in the history of the business this year. So cinema's back, movie going's back. 2023 was an amazing year for cinema, and we're proud to be part of that. And to see so many people actually doing subscription means we built something that changed the industry forever. Our current system has 3 tiers. There's a 10, 20, and a 30. But basically, you can pick a plan that works for you for how often you feel you'll go to the movies.
Well, a lot of people don't know that Stacy and Hamay founded Moviepass. They're still under the impression that Mitch and Ted founded Moviepass. So I think that's one thing I think people want to take away. I want people to take away from watching this film. Another thing is that this is a story of people pursuing what I call the American dream in a way. And it's really from the bottom up, having a vision and pursuing it and facing that headwind of sometimes predatory venture capitalists. So I think this is a story of being inspired. I hope people are inspired to pursue their dreams, and it's also a story of resilience because Stacy and Hamay have been able to bounce back, and they're tremendous entrepreneurs to this day, despite what happened. So I hope people take that away also.